Thank you for joining me in my channel. My name is Primrose, and in this channel we talk about trending stories in Africa and all over the world. We also touch on crime stories, real trending stories, politics, TV stories and commentary. We also throw in a bit of lifestyle and travel. If you are here for the first time, you are welcome, and it will be a pleasure to have you as part of the team. Also, please consider subscribing to this channel. Don't forget to like and share the videos. In this video, we're going to talk about the moment when Helen Zille realized she was being scammed. Having been stupid enough to get scammed by fraudsters, I want to use my experience to help others avoid being caught too. This was the message from DA Federal Chairperson Helen Zille in a series of tweets on Friday, in which she explained how a call from the bank turned out to be an elaborate con pointed out during the conversation by her husband. She said she answered a call from a 060 number, which is retrospect should have been the first alarm. A woman introduced herself as being from the bank's anti-fraud department and asked if I had authorized a debit order of 5,000 rand from my check account. As my husband does a lot of my banking and management of our household affairs, I asked her to hold while I inquired from him whether he had taken out a debit order for recurring expenditure. He said no, and also warned me to be careful as someone might be scamming me. Helen says she asked the consultant for her name and how she could ascertain she was in fact from the bank. She gave me her name, my ID and bank account number, and my married name, which were all correct. She said it was important for me to reverse the debit order soonest. She then asked me to follow a series of steps on my banking app, which I stupidly did. I'm relatively new to this miracle called a banking app and the many things it can do. My bank has often advised me telephonically how to do things, and they sounded just the same. Unsuspecting Zille followed the woman's instructions. She was patient but insistent and clearly very familiar with the app. I even got an SMS, as I do from my bank, saying the debit order would be reversed within 24 hours and the money returned to my account. That convinced her the transaction was genuine. The final step was to give her a code required to confirm the reversal. Helen says, I received a second SMS and she guided me through it, even mentioning where the underscores were, and then just asked me to confirm the code OTP, which I periodically did. At this stage, my husband was instructing me to end the call as he was sure I was being scammed. The woman had put me on hold, saying she would confirm the reversal, and as I waited, the usual canned music was playing. It was that authentic, she said. Zille called her bank using another phone and was advised it was a scam. The fraudster then breezily came back on the line on my phone to apologize for keeping me waiting. She was just ensuring the reversal went through. Then I let it RIP. I won't repeat here what I said, but I let her know in no uncertain terms what criminals like her are doing to our country and our economy. She hung up. My husband then also had a few choice things to say to me about being so stupid. She tweeted, now I know the fraudsters know your bank details. They're familiar with the bank's modus operandi. They pick transactions that you are not familiar with to catch you, and they combine just the right balance of politeness and urgency to make you cooperate with them. She advised people to take care and not be as stupid as she was. Guys, that's all I had for you. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, because guys, the scamming thing is really there and it's alive, guys. And guys, currently I'm working on another video. It's something that I saw on TV and I thought maybe I should just make a video regarding the story so that I can actually let a lot of people out there be alert of what's really happening in this world. Most people get scammed, keep quiet because of embarrassment, guys. And we really thank Helen Zille for actually coming out and exposing this, this cowards, because they're cowards. They're just sitting there and want to just come and just fetch from people that worked so hard for themselves. And guys, I once experienced this kind of scams, but it wasn't like where someone was calling me and everything. I experienced it on the ATM, guys. I remember that time I was in Midrand, and on that morning we were actually heading to Sun City, guys. And then just that morning when we were supposed to leave now, we had to go pour the petrol, we had to go and buy the food, and then whatever that we had to buy somewhere around on the way, guys. And I totally want to thank God for that day because what really happened is that my husband decided to actually transfer the money into my account. He's one person that doesn't like using his card everywhere he goes. Most of the time he prefers to just stay. I don't know, it's like, especially when he knows that he has money, a lot of money in that account. That account was loaded on that time, guys. It was December. You know what happens on December, people are always having so much money, and you know the school fees money was there, a lot of money was there. And then he thought, I don't know, for some reason he just thought, let me transfer the money into account so that you can be the one that actually goes and do this petrol things and everything. And then after he transferred the money into my account, I was supposed to go to the ATM just at some filling station in Midrand to cash the money so that we can actually go and put the petrol. We could have easily swiped the petrol because we were ready to do that, and then they told us that the machine wasn't working. And then I went to the ATM just inside the quick shop there in Midrand. And when I was inside there, guys, I found a guy. A guy was just like there. It's like whatever that he was doing, he couldn't do it. He was waiting for something, for some kind of confirmation. I found him there. And for some reason, it's like, I was wondering, why is this guy not still here? Why is he not gone? Whatever that he was doing, why can't he just go? And then I just kind of again just dismissed it, and I went on. I tried to cash the money. I don't know, it's like something happened, I don't know what it is. Then he actually came, the same guy actually came towards my side, and he was like, he kind of like was trying to help me. I wasn't like suspecting anything because it was inside the filling station. I never thought I thought he was, in fact, you know, he was just genuinely there to do something, you know. And then I just ignored him. I just ignored whatever that he was trying to do. Quickly, the guy tried to help. I don't know what happened. Then my card came back, and then I put the card again. I don't know. You know, that kind of miracle. You know, sometimes when those kind of things come to you, it's like you even lose yourself. You cannot even understand what's really happening. And then the next thing, I cashed whatever that I was cashing, and then there was some more money left in. It's like for some reason after we left that place, then we went to the mall. We went to buy the food. After buying the food, and then we went to the supermarket then, like at Checkers. And then from there, we left Midrand. Now we're heading towards Rustenburg. And as I think by the time on the way, just before Rustenburg, I got a message, an SMS that said, I can't remember if it said 500 has been withdrawn from my account. And I told my husband, wait a minute. I'm receiving a message that the money is out of my account. How? I checked my card. My card is here. How possible is this? And then I was like, I don't know. You know, there was nothing that I could do. We were in the bush. Maybe it was just the message just happened to come through because there was network somewhere around that area. Then as we reached Rustenburg now, we went and the kids wanted to buy something at McDonald's. We bought. And as I was paying, I realized there was another message again. It said declined because I think my husband put something like 3,000 on my account. We put fuel. We bought the food somewhere there in Nando's, and then some drinks at Checkers or so. Then I think by the time we were around that area, because that person also took the 500, I think they tried a bigger amount, and then they couldn't cash the money because the money that was left, now it was just for to buy the kids some McDonald's. And then I realized that, but it was after I paid. That's when that message from McDonald's came, that's when that other message came through as well. And then I realized this person was trying to also cash again another 500. It couldn't go through. And then the person tried 200. It went. The person again tried 200. It went. I think the third time when the person was trying, I don't know, for some reason, it's like it didn't go through. But I managed to pay. I don't understand what was really happening. I managed to pay. And then I couldn't do anything else afterwards. And then that's when because now all the money was gone. There was nothing that I could do. And it was like a Sunday, if it wasn't a Monday, a holiday. It was some holiday. I think it was a Sunday, yeah. There was nothing that I could have done. And at that time, I didn't have the app. You know, there was nothing that I could do. I was just looking, things happening like that. I ended up going to the bank like on a Tuesday. Yeah, the bank just told me there's nothing that they can do. It shows most probably that person cloned my account, in fact, my card. And then I asked them to just cancel the card because they say they can't refund me because it shows my card was used. Guys, these things really do happen. Yeah, and guys, I'm working on another video that I want to actually bring the awareness, the alertness to so many people out there. I have someone that I'm very close to that I feel could have been conned, scammed, or if not scammed already, because the person didn't really tell me what really happened, but there's a video that I'm working on. It has to do with Thabo Bester, but it's something that happened to Thabo Bester, that Thabo Bester did, but I just want to alert people to know that those things are there and they live, guys. Just stay alert out there. Thank you so much for being a part of this video. Regarding what happened to Helen Zille, guys, they're always inside us regarding this kind of scams that actually almost happened to her. The inside people, guys, the ones that work inside, they actually feed the criminals with information. And there's this person called Jacomalan. He said, you were scammed in a very simple way. No wonder the opposition are able to walk political circles around your coalition. You can't run a country if you can't even spot that scam. It's time to retire and leave politics to people that can see BS coming. Yo, guys, that wasn't very nice. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next video. My love is real.